Hello, welcome to my channel. Today is gonna be a fun day. Hopefully you're having a wonderful day. It is gonna be Labor Day here when you see this video, so hopefully you had a pleasant holiday weekend. So we are gonna go through 10 different places to find some freebie digitals. So here is just a small sampling of what I print out during this video. I found some advertisements, some florals. I don't think I showed this one. I found this afterwards, some advertisements on one of the websites. Some more advertisements, postcards, the crate pictures. These are some beautiful digitals of French labels, chocolate labels, just labels. I love labels, so finding labels is great. I think these are matchbook covers. I don't think I showed that. Some more of the crate labels. And then I have another one that I printed out that is going to be a project that I'm going to show at the end. So make sure you stick to the end so you can see the rest. So it's going to be an on-screen version where I show the my tablet and the website's going to it, so show you how I download and found some items to print. So I hope you enjoy it and are able to add some of these locations to your freebie hunts. All right, we'll start our journey in Pinterest with ephemera free printables. We'll put that into the search bar and see what pops up. Alright, so we're going to get lots of things in here, and we're going to go ahead and scroll through and see what strikes our fancy. Alright, lots of different ones here. There's going to be things that are Etsy and Amazon that you buy, not truly purchase, but this first one from the Art Scavenger, we're going to click on Read It and pull that up, and looks like there's some labels here. So we'll go ahead and scroll down this website and see what they got. So it looks like the original had color. This one doesn't, but that's okay. We'll click download PDF. I think that's a better version usually, so I do that. And in the upper right hand corner, the three dots, I'm going to click that to go ahead and open in browser. And once that opens in my Safari browser, I'm going to go ahead and try to print it. So we'll scroll and find print and click on that and see if it pops up on one sheet. And it does, so we're going to go ahead and print that. Now you can go ahead and save it also. And if it pops up on more than one sheet, we'll explain how that goes when I get closer to that. But for now, I'm just going to print it. I don't like to keep these usually. I'll use something once and then I'm done with it. So, alright, so I'm going to go to the actual site in the browser, and up on the top it says free collage sheets, and it lists all the different kinds they have. So I'm going to check botanical garden and see what pops up. And they've got quite a variety of things in this collection. And let's take a look and see what we see. Elegant plants collage sheet. That looks kind of fun. I'm going to click on that and open that up and see what pops up. And looks like they got some nice little journal card size images, 2.5 by 4.5 rectangles. That could be good. So we'll open this up and we'll go ahead and print this. But we also can save it to files if we wanted to and print it later. And there we go. And it is going to save in my files. So I can go ahead and print it later. Straight from here. So I'll click on that. It opens it up again, and my square box with the up arrow, click on that and go ahead and hit print. And there we go. We'll print a copy. Alright, so back to Pinterest, and we'll see what else we can find. That looks like fun. Free to use collage sheets over there on the right. That looks like fun. Let's open that. That's on Flickr. I've definitely found some stuff on Flickr, so let's see if we can read it and see if this is something to print. A lot of the Flickr ones people have as not able to print, or you have to buy them, but there are some that are free. And free to use collage sheets. Okay, look at that. Well, this person has a lot of colorful things. Looks like some crate pictures. Yeah, some fun stuff on here. Colorful stuff, vegetables, people, signs, postcards, birds, seashore, and there's the one that we were doing. So we're going to click on that to open it up. And if it's able to print in the lower right hand corner with the arrow down, I'm going to click on original. I like to pick the largest one and see if it pops up to print, and this one does. So the upper right 3 dots, we're going to click on that and open in browser. Open on, I'm going to hit view, and the upper right with the square and the arrow, click that, and we should be able to print or save this. I'm going to just look and see if I can print it. And it comes in more than one sheet, so I'm not going to be able to print it. I'm going to have to save it. So we'll click on that box again and do a save to files. And I'm going to go ahead and save it into my computer. A lot of these I'll have to save if you can't print. If it prints on more than one sheet, save it and then go back to the files. And it looks like it's opening. Yep, there it opened. I can go ahead and print it. So after that, if I want to keep it, I can. If I think I might use it more than once, but like I said before, a lot of these I just use once. So I'll print it and I'll go back later and delete it to save some room on my computer. A lot of these files are big. I mean, this one's 14.4 MB, so it's taking up a lot of room. All right, back to Pinterest. All right, so this time I'm up on Vintage Graphics. See what pops up on here. And will that look DIY Vintage Apothecary Graphics Fairy? This is a good one. We're going to click the read it and go to the Graphics Fairy. This is a great website. We'll go to visit that in a minute. But once you click it in Pinterest, we're going to go down, see if we can find that sheet. And once we find that sheet, we'll go ahead and click on that. Click for full-size printable PDF. Perfect. Don't have to have a choice. Click on the 3 dots in the upper right and open in browser again. And just like before, we'll go ahead and see if we can print it out. If it pops up on one sheet, perfect. So we'll go ahead and print that out and I'll have a beautiful sheet. If I want to save it, that's a good thing. If not, we'll just print it out. So we're going to go to the Graphics Fairy on the actual browser. And up on the top in that black bar it said Image Categories. Click on that and it's got a whole list of stuff. So I'll click on Digital Collage Sheets as an example. There's a lot to search for on Graphics Fairy. It'll also, you can sign up to get an email from them. I forget when they send out freebies, once a week or something. But everything is pretty much free on there. You can do a membership through them to buy stuff, but she's got a lot of free stuff. It's a great site to go to. So we'll take a look at this postal collage sheet I found in there. Got some stamps and some marks. You can go ahead and print that out, save that if you wanted to. Just wanted to show you that this is a great website to look to. Another great website I found is Go Make Something. And they got a whole bunch of categories. We'll open ephemera sheets. Now this one has a lot of these colorful ones also. And then some more advertisement kind of things. So open this one up. It looks like it has lots of chocolate stuff. So how fun is that? So we're going to click that and see if we can print it. And I never saw this before. It looks like you can change the orientation on this. Somehow they got it downloaded to change the landscape, which is not going to fit. And there's also scaling. So I'm going to try to scale it up as far as I can to get these as big as I can. Looks like you can also do layout more than one per sheet, make it smaller. But I want to make them a little bit bigger, so we're going to see. Now it's 2. We'll go down to 121% and we'll print it at that. Perfect. Yeah. And I don't think I've seen that on any other website for that, so I'm not sure how they do that. But that's a great thing if you want to make them bigger or smaller, to have a choice. I like that. So yeah, a couple different paid ephemera sheets on Go Make Something. They have a lot of single sheets that are colors. I'm going to download the blue. I have already downloaded while I was looking to find these pink and a red. I was thinking about those Tim Holtz color chips. I recently got those where they have like all colors on one strip. I was thinking about kind of emulating them, making something similar to that. So this looks like a good source to find very, very similar colors of things. So I'll save a couple of these. Green, blue. I got pink and red, and I think there was a yellow one. Maybe I'll come back and save that too. But lots of fun sheets here in different colors. So yeah, gomakesomething.com. Ephemera sheets. Nice. All right. Okay, let's see where else we can go to. So another good place to go to is pictureboxblue.com. They have a lot of vintagey things. So I'm going to go up to vintage prints up top there, and I found category images of their stuff. We'll take a look and see if we can find something that looks interesting and open it up. Vintage food images. Now I know a lot of people will make vintage cookbooks as journals, so this might be a good source to find some pictures from a vintage cookbook. There's a nice fun page. This website, if you click on the blue word title above the picture, that's how you download their images. And they have a ton of stuff on here. So if I wanted to do this page, this various fish dishes, I'd click on that blue. If I want to do dressed seafood, which is this image of the lobster and the crab, we'll go up and click on dressed seafood, and that's going to open a PDF version of this that we'd be able to print out. Yeah, we have lobster and crab and oysters. So we could print that out or save it if we wanted to. We're going to check print, and up again 2 pages, so we're going to close that out, open it up, and we would hit save to files so that we could open it in our files and print it as one sheet. So yeah, Picture Box Blue, great location for lots of things that are vintagey. So go back to Vintage Prints and just scroll a little bit farther down and see what else we can find. Now up on top, you see what popped up as I did is a whole list of going across the top of different ones. Hot air balloons, Art Nouveau, Nouveau flowers, and just a ton of airline posters and like free William Morris designs. Oh, that could be interesting. You know how many times you see people selling William Morris kits online, and they have a whole section of patterns of theirs. Look at that. So it looks like you can go through here and find a sheet of one of their designs. If you like it, you can download it. Like this green one, Blackthorn wallpaper. So you just click on that, and it opens a copy of the Blackthorn wallpaper. And try to print it and see how it pops up. And again, pops up 3 pages. So I mean, I guess I could print it as 3. It got enlarged to parts of it, but if I want it to be 1 page, that's when I would save it and print it on its own. So up on top, there's another one, free old calligraphy letters. I thought that'd be kind of fun to take a look at. This is old calligraphy letters and other vintage fruits and vegetables, I believe it said. Okay, there it comes. Well, those are cute. Calligraphy, a pop of fruits and vegetables, very nice. And then a little farther down, we're going to find, I believe, some letters. Yeah, old calligraphy letters. Those are really cute. I like those. I like those a lot, actually. Very fun. I actually think I might have an idea of what I can use for these. Yeah, most definitely. So, stick around to the end of the video and see what project I have in mind for these. I think they're going to be fun. You can obviously download them straight from the website, but I think I'm going to have something else to look for on this. So stick out to the end of the video. Okay, so the next part of some fun place to find some free printables is coffee. K-O-F-I. Some say Ko-fi, I say coffee. They do have little coffee mugs on there, so I figure that is. You start with my shop. The link is in my description, where I have printables that are free, some frames and some stamps and some belly bands. And if you stick to the end of the video, you'll see what else is coming up. So a couple other I found on some YouTube. There they are. I found through YouTube some people that I follow have some fun. We'll go start with the Junk Journal Studio. Some fun freebies. She's got some great freebies on hers of some labels. They're very fun. I've used these a bit. I just got these. They obviously, a lot of these places have some things that are not free, but these labels are very free. I mean, you could donate if you'd like. It's always helpful to the people who create them, but it's a great place to find some freebies for that. So another one that I follow that has some great stuff is Creating with Scrimping Mommy. She has some pretty stuff in there. I found some, this Butterfly Digital is free. I've used that quite a bit for things. And a couple other ones. I know that my Crafty by Tony had some labels. Rach and Bella Crafts had some freebies. Their summer freebies are up for Be Summer Inspired. Quite a few in there. They had some older freebies. A blue kit they did that they have some freebies. So, yeah. That is another fun place to go ahead and take a look at getting some freebies. So, all right, so I went through some Pinterest stuff, and we found some things on Flickr, as well as this coffee. I will definitely be linking the places that I stopped, the websites that I stopped at, that we found a bunch of freebies, so you can check them out yourself, because I just touched the surface of the freebies you can find to do some digitals. So stay tuned for the end of the video here, and I'm going to show you the project that I hinted to earlier that you can pick up. All right, well, there was a lot of places to find some freebies, so hopefully you'll be able to dig through there and find stuff that you could probably go down a rabbit hole and just find a ton of freebies to print. So I promised you a project with those alphabet letters that I found on the Picture Box Blue website, the Latin calligraphy letters. You will find this freebie up on my Ko-fi account if you take a look. So what I've done is I've printed them out side by side, and you're wondering, why do I have B with Z? Kind of weird. But let me show you what I did. I'm going to trim this out first. Now it is a freebie on my website. I'm not promoting selling anything that you find on any of those websites. Oh, by the way, I also did print some stuff on the back of these, and you'll see why in a second. All I did for these was manipulate them a little bit in my digital editing program, and I know not everyone has one, so I thought it'd be something fun to do for everybody. If you'd like to, come on, Mr. Cutter. If you'd like to get these and have them become pages for a book. Wow, I gotta get this blade sharpened. Okay, so over here. When you print these out, normally they were one sheet. They would be like this would be the letter B. So they were pretty big. So I just made them a little bit smaller, added a little bit of border on the side with a color that was comparable to that. So what I've done, and I will show you here, I'm gonna get this folded like a book page. Oh, look, I missed that. All right. That is the problem sometimes with printing on the backside of digitals. Sometimes they're not the exact width, but either you can go back in and cut it a little further, or do this where you just throw a little ink on there and you can really not even tell that there was white on the page. So, all right, so I have all these pages. M&N, and then like I said, I printed, these are not included in the freebie, just some stuff on the back, so I have them LO, KP, etc. Throw out the whole thing, and I put my B in its right spot. So I have folded them up to make a book. So if you download these digitals, you'll be able to print these out and organize them so that you have a book to do a signature. So there is 12 pages in here, which is a perfect amount. You add something in between if you want, or just have it as one signature. But the way I made them flow was I have the letter and a background page. So I have A, B, and C. It was a little lighter than I thought, but G, and E, F, and G. I don't really like that. H and I. Oh, and there's a note in the freebie that the Latin alphabet does not have J, U, or W. I don't know what to say. They just don't have it. So there's no, it's not a misprint. It goes H-I-K, L, and then M-N is together, O, and P, and Q, R, S, T, and like I said, there is no U, but there is a V, and there is no W. No U and no W. X, Y, and since 3 letters are missing, there's only 23 letters. I added, and Y and Z. To get it even, I added a symbol that was in that download off the Picture Box Blue website. So that is why they are like that, so that you can make a signature book for you. Now obviously if you didn't want to, you can print these out separately and have two separate journal cards like that. But what I also have is a second freebie in there, which is smaller versions of these. And you can see they're still in the same weird order because there's M and N together, L-O, K-P, and then the A with the symbol, the B with the Z. I just shrunk those original sheets down to fit 4 on a sheet. I have cut around this because it did print white on my printer, so it does shrink down a little bit from the 11.5. So these cards, if you slip them down the middle, cut them on the edge, are about 2.5 wide by roughly 4 inches tall. So cute little tags. So this is a 3-sheet download for that as a freebie, and then this one is a separate 12-sheet download also as a freebie. You can obviously download both if you like. If you want to donate to the channel, again, we're not paying for these because they are free on pictureboxblue.com as big sheets, but I did just manipulate them a little just to make it a little easier for you to handle them and not have to go through and do that. Plus I did it for myself, so it was fun to do. So yeah, so that is my 10 places to find freebies. I have linked all of the websites in the description box below. Go straight from there, and again, do not, I'm not endorsing this is to take these and sell these to anybody, any of the printouts, but definitely use them in your own personal use. You want to be not leery. You want to be respectful of people's copyright, so you don't want to use something that is their copyright that they have created on their own, but the items that are available in the public domain are kind of a free-for-all. So go out there and find some wonderful freebies that you can use for your own personal use. Well, that is going to be it for me today. I hope you enjoyed that video. If you did, please give it a thumbs up so we can share this with other people out there. If you'd like to see how the digital goes that with the letters when I make the journal, please subscribe to my channel so you can get notified of when that pops up. And I hope you have a lovely Labor Day weekend, and as usual, I hope you have a wonderful and creative day. Bye now.